How many entertainers actually continue loving their craft after they get to the fame or the riches? We can all name countless musicians, athletes, actors who grew up in a household or a family full of entertainers, but the drive just wasn't there to make it a sustainable career for the long term. Ricci Bitti grew up with her family and siblings who seem to all be in different parts of the entertainment field. I'm talking signed R&B artists, YouTube sensations, dancers, and a father who was a manager for his family's careers. Ricci Bitti tried a little bit of everything growing up, but after ending up on national TV as a young up-and-coming rap artist on Lifetime's popular show The Rap Game, it appears Ricci Bitti has disappeared from the limelight. Or did she? Well, like always, we'll catch up to where Ricci Bitti is now. But first, let's take a look back so we can get a better look at the full picture. Yo, I appreciate everybody for taking their time to watch these videos. My bad if the audio quality sounds a little different. I spent the last week and a half taking care of my sick wife and son, and now I got the bug. So I'm fighting through this for y'all. So make sure y'all hit that like button if y'all end up liking the video. But without further ado though, let's go ahead and blast right back into this. Born in the Atlanta, Georgia area on July 10th in 2003, Ricci Bitti, aka Lyric Chance Thomas, wasn't inspired by mainstream artists like most, but from right in her own home. Her older sister Miranda Brooke and her father Darren were deeply entrenched in the music scene, with Miranda being an R&B artist who was signed to Island Def Jam. Seeing this growing up, Ricci Bitti knew exactly what it would take to make it inside of the music industry, seeing firsthand those late nights put in by her family. Early off in her childhood, she tried a lot of activities like basketball, soccer, and gymnastics, but none of them really stuck like dancing. That's where her and her older sister Miranda would bond. Miranda and Darren, Ricci Bitti's sister and father respectively, put in a lot of work early off. Darren, being a manager, ended up having a lot of connections with inside the industry, working with big names like Akon and even Jermaine Dupri, ironically. Miranda was most known for her hit single Hater, and she was an up-and-coming R&B artist and did a little bit of rapping as well. To be honest, her rap style kind of reminded me of Ricci Bitti's. Eventually, all the work they put in would pay off when Miranda would get signed by Island Def Jam from Akon's brother Boo, who was well known in the music industry. But not too long after that, she would eventually marry her college sweetheart, star NFL receiver AJ Green. She then took the time to focus on her family that they created. Darren would then shift focus and use his experience to help his other children. Growing up with 6 siblings, all different ages, of course, everyone's interests are bound to be different. By age 6, Ricci became more and more interested in making music herself, so she asked her dad to help her write her first rap. From there, it didn't seem like she took it too serious until she was inspired again after watching The Rap Game and seeing other children going for their goals. She experimented early with different types of music. Some gospel rap.
Took the help down, no charge. My Jesus gave me strength too. Go hard, and he can be your help too. Your choice.
She even interpreted a song in American Sign Language in honor of her deaf grandparents. Eventually, she would drop her own music video on her social medias talking about the rap game. Little did she know what would come from that music video. The very next day, she got a call from the producers of the Rap Game who offered her a spot on next season. From all the videos that I've done on these kids so far, this seems kind of uncommon if I'm being honest. For most of the people from the show, it could take months to years of posting freestyles and tagging people before they actually got an opportunity to be on the Rap Game. But just like the old saying goes, sometimes it's not what you know, but who you know. This is just my opinion, but I couldn't imagine that Darren's connection with Jermaine Dupri in the past didn't play any kind of part in her getting on to season 4. But again, that's just my speculation. Her season had a lot of talent, but also some of the least talked about castmates from the show. Of course, they had the winner of season 4, my guy Street Bud, who, shameless plug, I'm not gonna lie, we also dropped a video on, so make sure y'all go ahead and check that out after this one if you want a little bit more information on where he is now. They also had H-Town's realest Lil Bree, who in my opinion had some of the best bars on that season. The young quick spitter, Jordan Young Air, and the rap princess herself, Rapunzel. Street's energy separated him from the pack that entire season, but some of the most memorable moments from that season all came from Ricci Bitti. Of course, everybody remembers the infamous Jenny clip.
Hey DJ, cut the beat. Hey Jenny. That's my story, I'm sticking to it, so just chill. Ew.
And that was definitely a funny moment for sure. I wish her pops wouldn't let her do it that way, but that wouldn't even be the biggest controversy she would have that season. That actually would come with her running with the press that ended up causing headlines when she switched her favorite rapper from Nicki Minaj after pressure from the media, suggesting that Nicki wasn't a good role model for young girls. Jermaine Dupri would later say she shouldn't have switched up.
Needs you to be about what you about.
Yeah.
Your management needs to help you figure out who you are as an artist. You shouldn't be trying to change it.
But to me, it's easy to understand with her being a 14-year-old and talking to the press for one of the first times in her life. I could see how she was influenced to switch. Word eventually got back to the Barb herself, and Nicki blasted the media for being biased against her. I actually have an interesting opinion on Nicki in the industry. Maybe in the future we'll do some deep dives on rappers in the industry. As for Ricci, unfortunately the drama will continue with her minor beef with Rapunzel. This will actually come full circle when Ricci joined up with Super Peach for the rap battle episode versus Djscreamtv and Rapunzel.
This girl ain't so deaf. This girl is almost deaf. Me and D really right. Y'all so left. But you don't want beef for real.
You don't want a Rapunzel. You really don't.
I swear to God, you ain't almost get popped though. Get popped? You ain't get popped though.
I'm standing. Oh my God. We gotta shut this down before it gets out of hand.
By the end of the season, everyone was on the same page with who deserved to win that season.
You, for some reason, didn't win. Who would you see winning this contract?
After the show, Ricci Bitti would say she didn't like how she was portrayed and even appeared embarrassed at some points.
Like, you have any regrets from doing the show? Like anything that you wish probably wouldn't have went down, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen the show? Like, the show kind of made me look bad.
It made you look bad?
Like, I feel like it came across not how it was supposed to. Like, after the editing and after...
Like a lot of the castmates, after everything aired, Ricci Bitti would use that to springboard her social medias, which would rapidly climb. She would use this to drop a couple of singles and try and gain more traction.
Walk straight to the party to the far side. Came all the way here from the north side. In the car so deep, sit lopside.
But as time passed, her passion shifted into more of acting or becoming an influencer. She was signed with an acting agency and appeared on the screen with multiple titles, some like The Waiting Room or Terror Late.
I like staying on, but my mom says it's not natural or healthy.
All while continuing to grow her influence online, even diving in and doing more YouTube videos. Currently, you can still find Ricci online dancing. She goes by Lyric now, and it appears she's living her best life. She's not worried about dropping music from what I could find, but maybe she feels rapping ain't for her anymore. And having the self-awareness to realize something isn't for you, but not to allow it to stop her life, I feel like it's very important. As a parent, all you can do is provide an opportunity for your kids to thrive in a safe environment. Ricci has seemed to chose to find happiness in other things versus chasing a rap career. Again, my bad if the audio quality sounds crazy. I do appreciate anybody that stuck around to the end of the video. But like always, it's your boy Stone Astro. I appreciate anybody that's taking their time to watch these videos to the very end. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you do feel the vibe. And we out of here, man. Now go ahead and drop that outro.
I done said a lot of things that I can't take back. And if you wanna know the truth, there's a lot of good things that I know I like. I can't talk to you, I can't tell you the truth.